I'm your goddess Nazca, here with Trucker Mom. We're reacting to...
Mukbanger influencer facing 7 years in prison in Kuwait. Probably because she ate all the food and now they're pissed.
Go my block chat.
Oh, yeah. Shit.
I do not have my pillars of light. There you go.
Alright.
Potato waffle sounds delicious. Yes, that's all yummy. I take a... Hold on. They want to know food facts. They want to know fooding. When I'm talking about food eater, I'm going to talk about food. Okay, so I take a hash brown, a frozen hash brown. I put it in a waffle maker. And I waffle it up, I cook it. Then I put some cheese on it. Then I cut some chicken. I put the chicken there. Then I take another waffle, put it on top of that, and behold, you have potato waffle. Nice singing. Thank you. Okay, now let's start talking about this mukbanger.
Yeah. So what did she do?
Proclaimed beauty influencer is currently on the run from the Kuwaiti Attorney General for fraud and could be facing up to 7 years in prison over in Kuwait. Her name is Chantel Serold, better known as Foodie Beauty, and to put it lightly, she runs quite the questionable channel in a fascinating part of the internet.
Now. Huh.
So she... Oh, she's a mukbanger. I guess, didn't that trend die out when Nick out of Kabul lost all that weight?
And he ran away. He took the money and run.
That still shocked me when I saw that.
He's not even on YouTube anymore, is he?
No.
He's free! He has been freed!
Yeah.
Good for him.
Anyway.
So...
Ow, under the desk is really horrible. It's so bad. Don't look at my ugly feet. Look at.
I'm looking at your ugly feet.
Hey guys.
What the fuck am I looking at?
A wig. Pretty sure that's a wig.
How are you? How are you?
You look like a witch.
Look at her arms.
Gabug.
Yeah, I mean, it's giving Nick avocado, but without the acting. But I had to dig through Reddit forums, conspiracy threads, and overall just the armpits of the internet to find and put together this story. And it's quite the trip, to put it lightly. Let's start with the breaking news, though. So Chantel, she's allegedly hiding from authorities in Kuwait. And this is after being accused of charity fraud. She recently launched something called Save the Cats. You know, sounds a little bit close to Save the Kids. History doesn't repeat, but it sure does rhyme. Because this apparently was a supposed animal rescue effort that...
Oh, I see what she did.
Oh, no.
Not the kitties. It's the hot crystal. The what?
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 Just ignore it.
What?
Oh, just ignore that.
No, I was trying to understand what Loco was saying.
The hut cartel.
Oh, okay, I'm done. Jesus, I had to refresh a few times. Twitch is on
I'm back.
the channel. I'm back now. Okay, good to know.
Please.
On the bright side, for help, prison life could help her lose weight. Oh yeah, mandatory outside time, right?
according to Kuwaiti officials, was a front to get donations under false pretenses.
So this whole situation started when Foodie took a cat off of the street and started asking for donations from her audience to essentially fund the life of this cat. This, according to Kuwaiti officials, could be a way to obtain donations under false pretenses.
If we take her, will you guys help us?
Hey, Job of the Hut. Frogan?
Oh, is that her?
No.
It looks like her. And chat seems to work now. Normally it follows my cursed chart.
For real?
Sorry.
Start a GoFundMe? No, we could just do my PayPal if you guys want to send money to the... She's panting. Okay, let's bring her home. I know what? I'm going to put my PayPal on her so we can directly get the money so that we can buy stuff for her. Oh,
Kitten's like,
anyway, if you guys want to help out, the guy's going to be...
The kid's worried she's going to eat her. Poor kid's like, I am not food.
I don't know where Kuwait is, but is that a place
it's near Iraq, give you an idea.
Do they eat cats?
I don't think so.
Okay, good to know.
Bit costly. It's just an unexpected expense. I know, we're going to do our best.
Here is Foodie's brief explanation of this.
So, no, I'm just slow.
Oh,
Look,
you want that cat?
Aww.
It's like broccoli, but...
No, it's a pug-nosed kitty. Broccoli's not pug-nosed kitty.
Not pug-nosed kitty.
He's not a pug-nosed kitty. He's just a grump. Oh, Jubbal's life, my god.
This whole experience has been so confusing and just exhausting with the kitten situation that I am so discouraged from ever sharing anything like this again.
Okay, so on the screenshot here, it says the only way these animals are saved from certain death is through a private network of compassionate individuals who battle the odds to serve or to save as many abandoned pets as they can. They have no government funding, so they either use their own savings or ask other individuals for donations. There are no SPCAs, animal welfare officers, animal rights laws, or anything like that in Kuwait. The compassionate who race around saving animals can only turn to each other for help, or to overseas-based rescue groups such as Kitty Love Kuwait that partner with them as a team to help these animals find safe and loving homes outside of Kuwait.
Now, this is from a charity called Kitty Love Kuwait, who claims to have no association with foodie, meaning
Oh, so she's pretending to be sending money for said,
Yeah, don't
word.
Don't anger people who want to save animals. They will come after you. And rightly so.
Taking the money away for the poor kitten.
Like this old thing. We need money for him. He's too fluff.
We need money to buy a new kitty.
He's fine. Anyway.
Oh yeah, isn't he due for a checkup?
Oh yeah, I need to get that set up. I keep forgetting to do that.
Yeah, grumpers.
Fruity just took a cat off the street and then vaguely said that she was associated to this organization and started raising funds because of this. At first, I thought she was actually associated to this organization.
Wait, what? Oh, this is wrong to say, but the can come with a vest. I don't get it. Do you get
She's
it?
not wrong with the many
faking. It's saving animals, right?
Yeah.
I didn't get what you meant, Loco.
Which is why I'm sitting here in the airport making an update here to just fill in the story, because apparently things were worse. She just took a cat off the street and vaguely claimed that she was associated to them to collect money under their name. So to say this is absolute bizarre behavior is an understatement.
Okay, so why is she doing this? Well, apparently she found a stray kitten over there and brought it to a vet, and naturally, that racked up quite the medical bill. So she started, I guess, crowdfunding medical bills for this stray kitten, but then was advised to return the stray kitten to the stray cat mother.
Now, I did not think that there would be a law in place to prevent us from taking the kitten, but we were later advised, and that's all I can say, that it would be in our best interest to return the cat to its mother.
Wait, why didn't you take the mother then too?
Wait a minute. Yeah, I'm not sure what Kuwait laws are, but I highly doubt they would have a law where you have to return the stray cat to its mother.
Take them both. They're out on the streets. Especially take the mother. She needs to be spayed so she doesn't make more bebes.
Mother, so we did that.
Okay, so I'm trying to figure out if there's more to this story because something doesn't quite add up. But either way, after doing some more research, Kuwait apparently has a massive stray cat problem.
Oh.
We're being followed by an army of cats.
And to be fair, Kuwait is...
Oh my goodness!
To be fair, Kuwait is like a warm, climate area, so the cats can't survive.
They're so cool.
Kuwait City. On the beautiful coast.
So essentially, what Chantel was saying earlier is true, that they don't really have cat shelters in Kuwait, not at least to the same extent of what they have in the US and Canada. But also, looking at the massive problem over there, there's nothing that she can really do in the
Okay, so basically cats there are basically raccoons here.
Pretty much.
So they're just basic wild animals.
grand scheme of things to help the stray cat problem. So, I mean, what she's essentially doing with the funds from her audience is pulling up with a teaspoon with the goal of digging a whole quarry. And I feel like she's actually not being that transparent about that either in her fundraising efforts. I get her intentions might have been good with this, but a lot of people online are saying that she's committing fraud. And that might add up when you look at her past that we'll get into later on this video. But I guess a lot of people online calling you out for doing fraud.
Well, they're natural predators. Oh yeah, especially crazy cat ladies.
Speaking of which, Yeah, wasn't it about a year ago we got Raffy because my mom was living down in a mobile park home. She sent me a text. Anybody want a cat? I'm like, I guess we'll take it.
Meow. Yeah, we adopted our kitten Raffy from the streets. And we didn't plead for money to take care of her. We got her spayed, we got her shotted. She was a skinny, poor little thing. Like, she was skin and bones. We fed her up, and now she's a nice, plump, healthy. She runs around. She meows like there's no tomorrow.
I can't take a shit in peace.
Oh, yeah, she loves bothering you on the pot.
Yeah. Mexico has a dog, has dogs. They have cats, and the U.S. has raccoons.
Oh, no.
That's one thing. But when the Kuwaiti government is calling it fraud, that changes everything. What makes this even more absurd is just a few years ago, she's already drawn attention for reportedly abandoning her cats when she moved to Kuwait. But she also announced that she has a cameo. And through this cameo, we found out something quite fascinating.
Get a cameo from me today and don't delay. I can sing happy birthday or tell me what you want. I'm like Burger King. You can have it your way. Cameos make great gifts and you can keep them forever and ever. Bye.
Honestly, I forgot that app existed. But this is all relevant because
She
she recently denied...
anymore.
I would do that, I guess. But why would anyone want a cameo from her?
Some people have fat fetishes.
But that's just her voice, though, isn't it?
No, it's her recording of her.
Oh, okay.
doing a cameo because she was laying low and dealing with things, which I guess could be influencer code for the police might be involved. And yes, the Kuwaiti Attorney General, they're now seeking her. So things aren't looking too good for her right now. Here you see the cameo here being denied. Reason for denied.
Eesh.
Sorry, but if I record this cameo for you, it would reveal my location, and I'm currently avoiding the authorities. But if you could donate to the charity I created called Save the Cats, it would help me in my public image, and I would be very grateful. Please delete that pic I sent you of me wrestling an inflatable doll in a pool of gravy.
Wait.
Well, that's the way to end it.
Excuse?
I have questions.
I'm speechless. When Mama Cat gave birth, I was lucky enough to get her and her babies fixed before she started to reject them. Aww.
We had a dog the same way, Finny.
Yeah, our old, my mom found an old, she wasn't old then, but my mom found a Pomeranian who was abandoned and she was pregnant. We took care of her. She gave birth to 5 healthy puppers that all got new homes and stuff, and then we had her for a good
10 years.
10 years, and we, back in, was it 2023? We had to put her down because she started developing some...
I think kidney or bladder cancer.
Something like that. I think it was ovarian cancer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sadly, she was too feral.
Poor kitten. Stay inside, but we kept 2 kittens and found homes for the rest. Oh, she only had 3. Oh, that's sweet.
She bite me.
To find the right cameo won't be easy.
Okay.
Thank you for telling us your story.
So quick interjection from the future here. When my editor was looking at that screenshot we looked at earlier, he thinks there's a high probability that it's fake due to a bunch of inconsistencies with the structure of the text. Apparently, things are out of alignment, and he believes there's a lot of bad image manipulation errors. So we'll take the cameo comment with a pinch of salt, as it seems like it's not real, it's just pretty funny. But according to the Instagram account Pause Kuwait, the Attorney General is definitely after her. And obviously, the document is in Arabic, so I used AI to...
But why do you spell weird?
But
No, why is bot spelling weird? Why you do that, bot?
it's an Israeli bot. Leave it alone.
Yeah.
Translate it. So according to ChatGPT, the document appears to be a formal complaint or legal notice directed at an official in the Ministry of Social Affairs in Labor and Kuwait. It specifically mentions unauthorized fundraising and names the YouTube channel Foodie Beauty in connection with the matter. Key details mentioned is complaint represented by lawyer Samara Ali Ahmad al-Sakher, and defendant or accused Chantel, no nationality specified clearly visible. Complaint focuses on activities related to animal welfare and rescue, specifically referencing the incident dated 2025-5/30. I guess that's how they shuffle their dates over there, but regarding pause protecting animal welfare, society in Kuwait. It states the accused used social media, specifically the YouTube account named Foodie Beauty, to solicit unauthorized donations, and it alleges that the raised funds may have not been properly accounted for. And the accused is alleged to have misrepresented their actions, causing harm to the complaint and animal welfare organizations. And to make things worse for her, Kuwait apparently imposed a ban on all donations by individuals and entities. So either way, her doing all of this in Kuwait was apparently a terrible idea. Why Kuwait though? That's where things get weirder. Fair warning.
Yeah, well, I've never even heard of Kuwait.
It's right next to Iraq. That gives you an idea. And
So one of they kind of in the war zone?
not really. But then that
Everything
Arab
about
area,
this can be described as quite odd. Chantel, she rose to, I guess, minor YouTube fame through mukbangs, eating huge amount.
Yeah, she was a sweetheart. There was a really, really good poochies.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
Of
still never
cameras
forget the day when she
eating
gave birth. Yeah. I was, we were sleeping, it was in the middle of the night, and for whatever reason, I just jolted awake because I heard her whimper or something. I got up and I noticed that she looked like she was having some kind of trouble, so I helped move her to a, quiet, like, nice little area, and then all of a sudden she just started popping out the puppers.
Can't believe she gave birth to 5 of them.
They were all different colors too. Like she was a blonde Pomeranian, and she gave birth to white, brown, black. She gave birth to like every color of dog. 5 different colors. None of them look like her. It was so weird. We surmised that she might have been from a puppy mill.
That escaped.
And yeah.
Huge amounts of food on camera and kind of chaotic live streaming. What started as a weight loss vlog became unfiltered rants, public meltdowns, and a dating life broadcasted in real time.
She had a lot of...
Wait! She started as a weight loss vlog.
And failed miserably.
I think he meant to say a weight gain vlog.
But the weight loss blog, just do the opposite of what I do.
hookups during this time, the details of which she has frequently shared in her mukbang videos.
This is exactly what you shouldn't do to lose weight.
Out of these, the most infamous story is the one in which she picked up a fingerless man.
And he was a bad ship. You saw his ribcage. Ooh.
Yeah.
Poor.
I think Rafty was like that too. You could feel her ribs when we first got her.
Shepherd.
Canadian Shepherd. It's a breed of a dog.
Oh, okay. My brain was like derp.
I gotta start over here because we got distracted.
Mukbang videos. Out of these, the most infamous story is the one in which she picked up a fingerless man from a bar. She also once flashed a guy who was much, much older than her for only a Klondike bar. Once you start digging her channel...
What would you do for a Klondike bar?
Not you.
Watching all of her mukbang videos,
Oh,
you'll
God.
witness her talking about more similarly absurd experiences she had had.
Weight loss or weight
Chantal
gain?
just randomly found herself turned on by God knows what while she was out in public. So she decided to pick up a homeless guy from the streets and proceeded to have with him in a public area by a lake.
We did it on the rock.
Okay. So, not only is she the gluttony, she's definitely the lustfully too.
And sloth. Let's be real.
More like
Near the harbor.
slobber.
I was hungry, but I lost it.
Not the harbor, but,
Yeah.
you know, it was like a boat dock thing.
Right. You see, this is why I described her earlier as a questionable channel and a fascinating part of the internet, because, putting it lightly, her decision-making is quite questionable. I feel like a lot of Nikocado viewers ended up here for some reason. That reason
To fill the void that Nikocado left in their hearts.
Like the void, like they call it gaping asshole.
Reason is honestly
They
kind
can't
of
hurt us
obvious, though. I
anymore.
mean,
They can't hurt
it
us
seems like
anymore.
that type of audience, they love people eating absurd amounts of food and doing extremely questionable things. If you want to hear someone talk about being addicted to men while eating a dumpster truck amount of food, this is the channel for you.
I just came up with $1 million idea.
What?
Make a VTube model where you can toggle, where you can get fatter and fatter and fatter, and do your own mukbang with a VTuber version of it.
VTube mukbang.
VTube mukbang ASMR. And you toggle, you just keep toggling, you get slightly fatter.
You want to see my VTube model get fat?
Tell me they had $1 million idea.
These are a few clips making me want to eat healthy food more. I know, right?
But that would be a great idea.
Or was the channel for you, because now she's in hiding. So who knows when you'll get this content back. Now, about
God,
that
she's
move
in
to
hiding,
Kuwait,
huh?
2 years ago,
How good is she at hiding?
We're behind, behind like a skinny tree.
Chantal, she vanished from Canada and resurfaced in Kuwait, saying that she
Okay.
married
Wait a minute.
Okay.
I think I might know this person.
Huh.
I think I heard this person years ago.
a man named Salah.
Chantal is announcing that she will now try to be more reserved
This is a man that has regretting his life decisions right now. Look at that face.
and dress more conservatively since she's seeing a Muslim man now. She basically shook the entire YouTube when she posted a video titled, "My First Hijab." She's
Well, so
There is a VTuber that will.
uh,
There is a VTuber will.
with that feature, but instead of getting fat, her tatas grow. Yeah. The booga the
started the
booba.
video by saying salam to the viewers, and then she went on about how she's now a more humble person.
Use one of her fat rolls
Talk about in 180.
in the military. Oh.
She went to Israel. They used her to block the missiles from coming.
But Reddit sleuths, they suspect this wasn't just for love. It may have actually been an escape plan. She had mounting debt, angry ex-fans, and a long history of just insane behavior online. So she did what a lot of
course.
YouTubers and live streamers do when their back is against the wall. They move out of the country and
get
just
far
completely
on
rebrand.
later on.
Kuwait, where I guess she rebranded as a modest
Especially
wife and a
easy to
hijab,
find.
offered a clean slate.
So she has a bunch of debt. So, like everything in life, she has no self-control.
Humble, rumble, I did not get it.
Or so she thought. Then came the Save the Cats campaign. Here she started posting about rescuing strays, sharing donation links, and positioning herself as a feline Mother Teresa. But when authorities began looking into the money and where it was actually going, she went silent. And by silent, I mean she started making these weird videos where if you don't donate to Save the Cats, they will all die. The woman's internet history is quite the dumpster.
She's gonna go around and kill him herself.
Like this thing.
Stop messing with Grandpa.
Over his belly, he likes it.
Stop messing with Grandpa. He's
You
a
want,
foofah.
you want to tell him why we call him Grandpa?
Cause he's 17 years old. He's an old kitty.
But
Yeah.
yeah. So she basically was scamming people for money in a country where you don't want to fucking do that. Because they'll probably put her ass... I don't know if they have a jail being on the federal though. And I'm not joking on that.
Fire.
might be
It would take me
right.
ages to go through all of it. It would kind of be like trying to explain Trisha Paytas' internet history in a short video. Except Trisha Paytas is overall liked now on the internet, while Foodie Beauty, she seems to be pretty much disliked across the board. This is
Wow.
not a normal YouTuber, clearly. This is a woman who did what
Cardio
most would never even
version
think of
of
doing, then documented it all for the world to hear about her and see, unfortunately. And doing the research on this video, for me at least, was kind of like being spoon-fed information I didn't even want to hear. And let's not forget her pets, because we mentioned she had pets in Canada before. Apparently,
And she
Chantal,
abandoned
she left
them.
behind 2 cats. One of which was named BBJ, and BBJ was apparently in extremely poor health. People online begged her to rehome them responsibly, but she didn't. Instead, another creator by the name of French Fried Girl, yep, that's her name, she adopted the cat BBJ, exposed her neglect, and revealed that the cat's claws were growing into the palm.
Oh God!
Poor kitty.
Basically a cat ingrown toenail.
Yeah, like how sometimes fingernails will get long, we have to get them trimmed. Or like mushy.
Grinded, yeah.
Yeah, ground down. It's probably the same way with
I didn't know cats could have that. Because something I noticed, like, when, they constantly, like, will shed their...
That's why they go and they claw on shit, because they want to get their claws down. Yeah. You can hear them purring.
But yeah, I always see, like, little, pieces of nails.
I guess maybe for some reason that cat had it. Honestly, I'm glad these influencers are getting some...
Deserve karma, yeah. Getting called out for their shady biz.
Yeah, I think I've heard of this person.
What the freak?
I think I've heard of this person. I think it was like something that the busman was talking about, and this was 2, 3, 4 years ago. Because he was talking, he was going on after like fat influencers like that.
Oh.
I think I might know this person.
Ugh.
Chantel responded by threatening to sue her. You really cannot even make this up. And again, unfortunately, we're just scratching the surface here.
Okay, so is she threatening to sue her for defamation, I'm guessing?
Probably.
Because that's the only thing I can think of. But it's still the truth, and it's calling out fucking animal abuse.
She'll take payments in Texas rolls.
No more Quanah
I feel like
bars.
I keep getting whiplash from the story because it's going all over the place. And now the Kuwaiti authorities are investigating her fraud. The Save the Cats campaign made up being the thing that finally ends her online reign.
Oh, poor kitty.
This was all captured on live stream, and she was asking people on there for donations to take the cat to the vet. Well, according to an organization named Paul's Kuwait, this is absolutely illegal, and she swiped the cat from its nursing mother. They revealed in an official statement that they were filing complaints about her with the government.
Okay. So basically, in this region of this
of this country, it's illegal.
This country, cats are literally
protected.
No, not that. Literally feral animals. It's like you wouldn't go out and take a baby raccoon from its mom. That's the same for these cats. Then they're not necessarily strays. They're just naturally in the environment.
Yeah.
Oh, so it'd be like if we went out, grabbed one of the baby goose, and brought it into our house.
Yeah, which I have seen people do that. They raise a goose, Canadian goose, in their house.
She needs to be... Oh, wait, I already read that. Yeah.
They said they are also collecting evidence against her husband, Salah, where it turns out that he was collecting money.
One of my cousins had a pet alligator.
Oh, cool. Cats are...
Edible.
No, don't
eat the kitty. Animals as well. And they said once they collect all the evidence, they'll be reporting it to the authorities.
So in short, it now maybe seems like she stole a kitten off the street to e-bag money for? And this might not just have some small consequences. Fraud involving donation misappropriation in Kuwait, it can result up to 3 to 7 years in prison. And if it's proven that she organized this with intent to take advantage of the public trust, that can extend to over 10 years or more. Then there's also fines that go with violating charity law, especially if the charity wasn't registered or approved by the Ministry of Social Affairs. Which, I mean, looking at her character and how she's acted, I doubt that was the case. She also can have these funds seized, and of course, she can also be deported. In fact, Kuwait has an automatic deportation rule for non-citizens who break the law. At the very least, maybe...
Why can't we get that here?
Yeah, that's a good question.
This will keep her off the internet for good.
We just need to... Dude, do you remember... help me out here.
What?
To Your Eternity.
Oh, yeah.
The Island of Criminals.
Oh, yeah.
That's what we need. We need to just pick an island, just deport all the criminals to that island, let them fend for themselves.
But honestly, I doubt it. I feel like with a lot of people we cover, when you think they're going to leave the internet forever, they end up just respawning 2 weeks later. It was only a few years ago where her account was apparently banned because she was trying to promote her OF, but then she was able to get it back somehow.
She has an OF.
Of course. What did you think? I thought that was Australia.
Oh, yeah,
and then 5 months ago in December, she posted that she was taking a break from YouTube.
I just wanted to
come on, catnapper too.
here and
why not use
let
California?
you know that I have
Build a
decided
wall
to
around
take
it.
a break from the YouTube streets.
That's a good one. That's a good point.
Yeah. Or just the coast of California, because you go inland, it's pretty conservative, so.
So, from social media. So that means that I will not be posting anywhere.
But
Good.
then 6 days later, she posted again. So who knows? She might actually be off the YouTuber streets this time. If convicted of charity fraud in Kuwait, though, she could be facing fines, prison time, and then deportation. So yeah,
Well.
she hasn't posted her exact location. I don't know why she's.
Her and Johnny Smiley should collab. They can make an OF together. Your face when I told you that.
Oh god, now I have an image of Johnny Somali and this chick banging. Thanks for that.
It's like the reverse ugly bastard hentai. Your face.
Thanks for that.
You want to end
Thanks
it there?
Thank you for joining us. I hope you're all dramatized from Trucker Man. Bye. Okay, thank you all for joining me. Please like, subscribe, and comment. It would make me very happy. Kiss, kiss,